Hi guys, it's Claire. Today I'm back with another card making process video for you. We're going to be doing some foiling today on our card. We're using fab foil from Wow. This is in the gold colour, but it does come in lots of different colours. We'll also be using on this card the Botanicals for You Stampin' Up stamp set. And we'll be using this lovely die by Apple Blossom, sold over at Craft Stash, and this is called Butterfly Collection. Okay, so we'll get started. Now, as we've done before, we're using a pre-made card base. This is called Craftwork cards. I'm just going to fold that in half and then fold the edges. And we've got a piece of black cardstock that I've cut down to 14.5 by 14.5 square. And then we've got a piece of white cardstock that's 14 by 14, so just right to fit like that. Okay, now before we do anything with the front of the card, we're actually going to stick this black piece on. But as I've done before, we're not sticking it flat stuck, we want it raised, but I'm not using foam pads. I'm going to do what I normally do and use a piece of old chipboard. That on there. And then pop that onto our card. Okay, and we can pop all that to one side. That gives it a nice solid feel and it makes it a nice heavy card. Pop that aside and we'll be working on the front now. Okay, first thing we need to do is our foiling. To do our foiling, we need to use Wow bonding powder, which is what gets the fab foil to stick in place. You'll see, it'll make sense as we do it. Okay, so we're going to first of all use our embossing buddy to take any static out of the card. And then we're going to stamp our stamp, which I've got mounted on my Fiskars stamp press, in Versamark. Mount it around there. Okay, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that, but we've now got that stamped in Versamark. On top of that, we're going to put our Wow bonding powder. So just put a scrap piece of paper underneath. Sprinkle the Wow embossing powder on and tip off the excess. There, I don't know, can you see that? Okay, we now need to use our heat gun to set that. You can see when that's all heat set because it's gone nice and shiny. On top of that, we're going to lay our piece of fab foil, and then we're going to place that into a carrier sheet, which is basically a piece of printer paper folded in half, and we're going to run this through our laminator. you take this out, you should have a very pretty foiled sentiment. Very pretty. You can see here mine's got some foil where I don't want it. You can take just a craft knife and scrape off those bits, and then you won't see them. I'll quickly go over with my adhesive remover and it takes them right away. Okay, next thing to do is stamp our sentiment at the bottom. So I've again mounted this on my Fiskars stamp press. It's just on your special day. I'm going to stamp that in black VersaFine ink. Like so. And that's the hard part of the card done. Going back to our card base that we made earlier, we're just going to flat stick this onto here. You want to put quite a bit of tape on the back because where we've used the heat gun on this card, it does warp slightly. But the good thing is that using cardboard instead of foam pads means that when you stuck it down it actually goes nice and flat again. No, you can't see any warping at all. Okay, next part of our card is the black butterflies. These butterflies here. Now I've gone ahead and pre-die cut mine. As I say, we use this die from Apple Blossom, which is available over at Craft Stash. I've pre-cut it and got my 2 black butterflies. It also comes with a body and a solid butterfly wings. I'm just going to use a tiny bit of Tombow. Stick those butterflies where I want them. Give those a couple of seconds to dry. And to finish them off, I'm adding some black diamantes into the middle. Okay, when that glue's dried a bit better, I'll pop up those wings. Just bring back the other one. So you can puff these up to give them a bit more dimension, and you've got a really, really pretty gold foiled card that just looks lovely, really nice. Okay, that's the end. Thanks again for watching. Hope you come back for more. See you soon. Bye.